Are we really recording?
We're recording. We're at 3 seconds. 2 seconds. 5, 6, go.
Hi, FlossTube.
Hi, FlossTube.
We still don't know who we are. We're like on FlossTube number like 33. We're like, we don't know who we are. We're the Bougie Stitchers.
Are we recording?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, we are.
We are.
Well, normally I do that part.
I know. Well, it's over here this time. I put it on backwards. I'm Jenny.
I'm Nancy. Who are we?
We already
We're
said we were the Bougie Stitchers.
Just checking.
We're still the Bougie Stitchers. I'm exhausted, and I probably yesterday I smacked myself in the face. Well, 2 days ago I smacked myself in the face with a tree branch. Oh my! Yesterday you should have seen my eyeball. It was like puffy. I woke up. It was swollen.
You didn't see that tree branch? Just like decided to walk right into it?
Well, it was a fake tree, and I was carrying it, and somebody said something, and I went. Anyways, it's an occupational hazard when you work.
Oh, now I'm too close.
I know. What's weird?
Well, because we started out like this.
Yeah,
like,
we were back here like, yeah, and then we thought we should sit up.
Okay, are we readjusting?
Get it on. All right. Oh, you're making people seasick.
Sorry.
Seasick. All right. We always like to start out with a moment of gratitude.
Go.
You want me to go first?
Go.
I'm gonna go. So my moment of gratitude is for the ability to remember. I just sometimes when you walk into a store or somebody says something to you and you just have a memory, and to be able to have that memory. I know some people, you know, there's lots of people who are being robbed of their memories right now. I guess I'm at that age where I'm starting to be aware of parents and so anyways, some lady walked into the store that I work at and she was like, "You have white hair. It's gorgeous." And I said, "It's just my hair. Like, I don't dye it. It's just mine." And then it reminded me of my grandma Wording and my grandma Addington, and it just brought back all the memories of, you know, when we were little and Grandma Addington would send us to the end of the orchard or the vineyard to get the blackberries, or she would make these zucchini and corn fritters for lunch, and we'd get to put maple syrup on top of them. I don't know. There was just suddenly all that came rushing back in the middle of I'm tired and setting up a store for Christmas. Anyways, white hair, the things that trigger your memories. I don't know. I just was like thankful that I have them, I guess. And then yesterday I went with Drew to the high school drama, had their fall play, and his friends are all in drama. And so he went to see the play, and it just, I don't know, it just made me think of like when we were younger and, you know, everyone went to the musical and went to the fall play. Like it was the thing to do when we were in high school.
That's funny. Jenny and I were just talking about that. So this is not my moment, but the first musical I ever remember going to was The Sound of Music. And we have kind of an old style auditorium, right?
It's got pretty steep aisles.
And I don't know, maybe I was in 7th, 8th grade. I think we've already talked about it. But behind me, that first song when all the nuns start singing came like coming. It kind of overtook you, you know, like from behind.
Down the aisle, yep.
Yeah. That was like one of my... I like musicals. I enjoy them. Not all of them. I'm not into opera just yet. But, you know, like if I can understand what they're doing, I like a good play, a good musical. So that... We were just talking about that upstairs.
Mom one day said to me about the opera, like we were raised in Gillette, Wyoming. There is no opera house here. I think, does Denver have one?
Probably.
Maybe. I don't know. Like Denver, Minneapolis, those would be like the nearest places we would go. Mom says to me, "Well, of course you've seen that opera." I don't know. It was one opera. I don't know what it was. And I was like, "Mom, you raised us in Gillette, Wyoming. How many times did you take us to the opera?" And she was kind of like, oh. Never mind. I was like, "Mom!" Anyways, that's funny. All right, what was your moment?
The ability to laugh at yourself.
Oh, well, I do that all the time.
Yeah.
I can't take
For some reason,
serious.
I got on TikTok on Friday, and instead of doing what I was supposed to be doing, I was TikToking. I was not at work, but I was here at the house, and I spent like...
Just own it. You were at work.
No, I was not. But you know what I did do? I got on this chicken thing. All these ones, I sent them to you, I sent them to Emma, and I sent them to McKenna. I don't like chickens.
I understand that.
They're hilarious. They're these fuzzy little chickens, and their owners is saying something that's not in their, you know, like not in their voice, of course.
Yeah.
But oh my gosh, I busted out laughing.
Why is she sending me chickens that talk about being Puerto Rican? I was like, what are we doing?
I know, but I just laughed, and I laughed for hours at TikTok.
Steve watches some some Labrador who's always in trouble. Like Jack's always into mischief, but this one's always in trouble. And it's the mom to the dog. Like there's a kid and a dad, and it's a family, but the mom's always like, I don't remember what the dog's name, like King, I don't know what his name is, but the dog's always like, he's always like, I don't know why you left me unattended with this cake. You know I like cake, and you're messing with my jam. Anyways, it is because you think these animals are having these inner dialogue as we like boss them around. So anyways,
just the ability to laugh at yourself.
Yes, that's been most of this week for me. All right, do you have any finishes?
Why, yes.
Fully finishes?
Yes, just one, a little one.
I don't. But I did bring my roll of things I'm going to finish. Oh, that's super cute. Oh, timber.
My Rebel Stitcher. Before I put it away for Halloween, I kind of just made it into a trifold. And yep, I just finished him.
Oh, I haven't seen this.
And that was
inspect.
That was the one
that she gave away in her bag.
Yeah.
Her Halloween box.
Yeah, and I had to find some more of the bat material. So if you really look really closely, which I'm sure you won't, the bat one's darker. So this is the stuff she gave us, or this is the stuff she gave us, and this was the stuff I found.
Oh, well, I didn't even notice till you pointed it out. Super
before
cute.
I have something for all, I better do something.
Colleen did a great job. In fact, we're going to talk about our winter bag here in a few minutes. Oh,
sorry.
We're all seasick now. So I do not have any fully finishes, but I brought my roll of Christmas things. Excuse me, because I'm going to get them all done in November.
Nice.
So I have to go to Joann's or someplace and look for maybe some material. Not that we don't have a gazillion.
You gotta look at mine. No, Halloween I don't, or Christmas
you don't have a lot
yeah.
of. I don't, and I have some, but I've got it all kind of pegged for quilts, and none of them really worked for what I was looking for. So I'm gonna go to Joann's before I leave Gillette today. So, all right, FOs.
1 and 1. You can go ahead and go first.
Oh, I got one. I have one. Where is she? Oh, this is my bag that my sister made me, and I guess I'm going to share it. I don't think the person who's going to, if I decide to send this one, there's two I'm debating about, but she's done. This is Dirty Annie. It's a Bestitch Me fabric. It's 32 count. It was great. I actually enjoyed it.
And Jenny doesn't normally do 32 counts. So
no,
good job,
I did
Jenny.
not. I was outside my comfort zone. But I needed to bring some buttons. I needed to pick up some buttons, so I thought maybe I'd go look to see. I'm looking for something specific to decorate the tree with, because the tree has buttons on
Are you going to do them with red balls?
I don't know. I haven't decided, so that's why I brought it, because I thought I'd take it to
Very
Joann's,
nice.
see what I could find. So, but there she is. She's done. I did not use the called for colors, but I did use, like, if she called for red, I pulled a red. If she called for brown, I pulled a brown. But I just pulled from my stash for that one. So it was a quick stitch. It was fun to do. I don't know. I'm just on a Dirty Annie kick. Ooh, is it done?
It's done for Nancy. And I showed this on Instagram because I'm working. Yeah, I changed that right here.
Oh, you changed it, huh?
Yeah.
She just said no, we could do 1 for 1 because you didn't have one.
1 for 1. Like, well, you do one, I do one.
Oh.
Anyways, now that you guys got a great view of this, I hope. There was a mouse over here, but I put the date, so why he was president.
I thought that was a good change.
Yep.
That's a solid.
And I'll make it into a pillow someday.
For your July bowl?
Yes.
What is your July bowl?
Patriotic.
Oh, there you go. Nothing more patriotic.
But here's what I thought. So I'm nothing for June. I can use June and July.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, because Memorial Day, you just kind of get your summer stuff out, right?
Yeah.
Oops, sorry.
Oh, and if you hear a lot of noise upstairs, there was no animals harmed in the making of this video. Just so you know.
I brought Jack and Drew with me today.
And Drew's not the noisy one.
No, Drew's pretty quiet. He's up there talking to his uncle, but Jack is a little bit to be contended with. My husband says we should get a guardian dog, which is a dog that they take back and they'll breed or whatever, and we just keep her for the rest of the year or whatever. And I was like,
oh, I thought they were done breeding.
There's a couple. They do have foster parents. Anyways, what I thought was hilarious is I said, well, Jack's not fixed yet. Jack's getting fixed. He's getting fixed in January. That's when the vet recommended we do it. But I was just like, oh. All right. Here is my temperature chart. It is only current through October because it's been hell week at work. But she's all done.
Oh, you put a skull on there.
I did. Well, that's
cute.
called for.
That's called for. That's way cute.
Yeah. So I got her done. This week has been super rough at work. It's been a great week, but we had our open house Friday and Saturday, and so we had a lot to get done before we could, so there was no stitching at work in the last few weeks. It's been just
dang, Jenny, you had actual labor, huh?
I had to labor. It was like 12 hours. It was super tired. But this is by Dr. Christy, Christy's Corner, Creative Corner, Christy's Corner. What is it? You know, I need to write this stuff down. I need to stop making people's names up.
Yeah, she just called it temp chart. That's what she wrote down.
That's what I write down, temp chart, because that's what it is. It's the drink shelf chart by Christy, Dr. Christy. I don't have her.
While she's looking, I'll show you mine. We had to take a little trip, and I thought this was a good trip. So my goal was to have the shelves done. They're not done. I got more up here. And all of this done.
But yours is Christy's Corner too, right?
Yeah. Mine's just a bookshelf.
Christy's Corner. But I did the drink. Pam from Pam and Stuff and Just Keep Stitching. She's doing it too. There's quite a few. There's quite a few people because Jody's doing butterflies.
Mel's doing butterflies.
Stitching with Mel.
Bobby's doing the. Who's doing the honey one, and who's doing the astro one? One's doing the star one.
Yeah.
And one's doing the honeys.
Yeah, I don't remember.
No, Bobby is doing the honeys, I think.
Yep, I think so.
If I could be wrong, there's always one thing I mess up every time. But that should be our trademark. What we messed up for last time.
That should be a drinking game. How many times we say the wrong thing.
Dang, you guys will be drunk.
Ooh, yeah, you better drink in the evening before you go to bed. All right. Hey, let's get our snow day chart out.
Snow day? What's a snow day chart?
And it's snowed. We had a big snowstorm.
We did.
And it's gone now, but it was crazy.
And guys, there's no rules to this sale. You can start whenever. You can.
Because some people doesn't snow where they live.
Yeah, and you don't have to. If you if you want it to be your snow day, make it your snow day.
It snowed this week, and I did not have time to stitch. Oh, we started in different places. You started at the bottom. Yeah. I started at the top.
I might be taking mine out.
Why? Well, where did you think you started?
I thought I started down here.
No, you couldn't have.
Yeah.
Nancy,
Okay, and you guys, this is very overwhelming. This
chart is when you get it out, it's like this big.
Yeah.
I think I just lost my needle minder. Well, we'll figure that out later.
This is half of a page.
Yeah. So our friend Amy joined us. She's here in our local stitching group. She's part of our Quilt Chicks group. And she laid it on the floor. She's like, oh, no, that's overwhelming. And
yeah, so Jenny, I truly will be taking mine out because I started here, which I, for some reason, thought it was the middle. Maybe I was just excited that it was snowing.
Oh, you're good. Oh, no, you're not. Oh, no, you're in the middle.
No, I thought I started this way.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
So I'll be doing some ripping out.
Oh, that's a lot of work.
Because there's no way this is going to fit on it.
not that way.
Nope. Did you? Oh, you did not switch, Jenny.
What?
I thought you were going to switch to the 18 count.
I just said I had this piece of fabric and I'm just going to figure out how to use it.
That makes me sad. Or more mad. Is this your copy or this is my copy?
I think it's your copy. So here's mine. Sorry, I thought a dog.
Marty the Christmas Moose SAL.
Marty the Christmas Moose SAL. This is just his antler, but I started, I had to rip out. I was off 2 stitches. I was like, bless it. But he's super cute. I recommend getting him on Amazon. I had a great experience when I got mine from overseas, but it costs more money than if you just bought it from Amazon. And they're in bags that our friend Tammy made us.
Mm-hmm. Oh, here comes
Mater
and here comes Jack.
We might be pausing. Pause.
We're back.
We're back.
We just had a lap full of dogs.
Yeah, they were. He's 1 and he has no spatial awareness and he's
Has no concept how he's big, and he's
70
not a lap
pounds
dog.
of thinking he's a lap dog, which I don't mind when we're at the house, but anyways, this is my last one that I worked on, and I got it out because I kind of like to stitch in the,
You're gonna lose all these.
I think I lost a needle minder. We'll have to figure that out in a minute. I'm Marty the Moose. But, so Carolyn, who we started this last year in January. I think we started in January. Anyways,
Is she done?
I don't know. I think she put hers away for a bit. But she is, I mean, this chart looks so cool, but that's a lot of fill-in. So I just try to do a little fill-in each time. But my house is 2 rows short. So will you put that up there so I can just explain?
Mm-hmm. Oh,
yeah. So
I'll hold it.
I am supposed to have 2 more rows here. This is 2 rows up. And so somehow I got all this done. And I started working on this, and I don't know where I miscounted because I swear I counted and double checked, but I did not. So I adjusted this, and this is just gonna, and so I started from the bottom to make sure, and I just took 2 rows of fill out. Like, I don't know how to make it work, and it's too much work to figure out how to add 2 rows in because that would be a whole lot of rip out. This would be a whole lot of rip out if I ripped this out. Anyways, it's fine. It'll work just fine, and I'll figure out how to adjust the other stuff because the other stuff's not necessarily, once the house is done, everything else just kind of floats.
Okay. That's a lot of pumpkins though.
Yeah, but that's okay. All the pumpkins fit now.
Oh.
This isn't, where all the pumpkins and the horse are in here, and this has all the space it needs.
Oh.
Where I'm missing it is up here at this fill.
Ah.
I figured, who needs a couple extra lines of gray? Lay down, Jack.
Jack's gonna make an appearance. Nope, maybe not.
It's Plum Streets. Jack. So here she is. It's a Plum Street sampler. Lots of pumpkins, lots of fill. It really is a fun little stitch. I don't know that I'm going to put all the dates in there and stuff. And I'm probably not going to put the words in because I don't even understand why you need the words in. But just only minor adjustments.
Okay.
But she's out.
I am doing this with Sandy. So I just really got just the pumpkins filled in and like
but you've got quite a bit of work done.
Yeah, but not as much as I want to.
So are you and Sandy going to keep stitching on, or are you going to put it away for a hot minute?
We gave ourselves a year, so and I don't mind Halloween, so I can do it all year round. So
I'm going to keep Fridays as my witch stitch.
What is? One of the dogs are bleeding. We need to pause.
Hang on.
We're back.
We're back.
Nobody was harmed.
No one was harmed. We have no idea which dog is bleeding. It was just not too much blood.
We checked all the paws.
All the paws, all the mouth. We don't know what happened.
Yeah.
And what's your other one? Oh, you're working on your turkeys.
Yeah. And I wasn't even going to show this because this is a really sad story. But
are you going to make them separate again?
No, because this is the one I'll put on my thing.
Oh, your magnet
yeah,
board.
It's the old linen.
Which one is it?
The Elvira one. Frank and Elvira.
Oh, the one I did first?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I have not gave it a lot of love, and I gotta find some time, but
I haven't started my Halloween gobble couple. I think I'm gonna wait till my Halloween witch is done. I don't know, because I want to get the bunnies done. Do you have the bunny pattern, or do I have it?
I have it.
Can I have it?
Yeah. Just had to remind me.
Yeah, good luck with that. All right, so what are we doing now, sister?
We are talking about plans.
Oh, what did I write down? Oh, so I'm back into stitching in the season. I don't know. I don't know that I'm going to get much love done this season. But I brought the 2 that I had started. Just because I really enjoyed this one. And I don't know. I didn't get very far on it.
Oh, that's cute, Jenny. I'm still looking at from Twin Peak.
Yeah, so this is Twin Peak Primitive. I figured, Nancy and I started it last year. And it was grateful. And I really like it. I didn't do it on the called for material because Nancy got that antiquing spray stuff, and I thought I might try it on this once I was done to make it look old.
Nice.
I normally don't leave, I normally finish a line or whatever, for whatever reason, I stopped this in mid whatever, and so I've got a big string hanging. So I thought maybe I'd try to get at least one of the ladies done in the month of November.
Nice.
We'll see.
I like that, Jenny.
So this is funny because I remember when we started, we used to get Pumpkin Creek Primitive and Twin Peak Primitives all messed up, but that's Bobby and the twins over in the Netherlands. Yeah, and they've got a big retreat going on next year. I'm not going to talk about retreats. I mean, we're going to talk about retreats at the end because we've got all those corrections that we had screwed up last time. But they do have a retreat going on over in the Netherlands.
Oh,
I think
nice.
Pam and Steph are going to go, are part of that. And then the other one is, last year, Nancy and I jumped on a live stream with Bobby from Pumpkin Creek Primitive. And I've had this thing ready to go, flossed up for a year now. Haven't touched it once.
You must have used DMCs.
I think I did. Oh, sorry. Anyways, I tea-dyed some fabric. I'm all in love with it. And I've done nothing. I can't keep this thing on my lap. I'm just having a lap problem today. Anyways, it's there's a bunch of people doing it. Sins with Friends. Oh, there's a needle minder I haven't seen in a hot minute. It's all ready. It's just I didn't do anything with it. So I thought maybe I'd try to get a little love in this one before, at least to get a start. I'm not trying to start too many things because I really want to finish things.
Me too.
But this is one that I've had ready, and there's a SAL going on, and my SAL is kitted and resting. Yeah, I dyed that one. It was white, and I didn't like it. It was Zweigart. Zweigart white. So I was like, oh, let me just practice tea dyeing. So that's what I did. All right, that's all I got.
Me too. My plans are just to clean up what I have. So back behind me are all my whips. And it's almost overwhelming to me.
Hang on.
Close your eyes
Close
for
your
a
eyes.
second.
All of her whips are right there in
there.
that
There's
basket.
two. No, but there's a basket underneath it too.
And she has one upstairs.
Yeah.
I've really been trying hard not to have too many whips, but
My goal for now until I'm thinking the end of next year, not this year, next year, is just to not start too many. I said last time, I'll give myself some grace, but yeah, I've got to figure out something that makes sense because none of it makes sense right now to me.
that's fair. I think I was like that. My sister, when I turned 50, was like, hey, you should do 50 whips for your 50th birthday. I'm like, no, because I can't. It caused me, when I would go into my craft room and I have too many projects going, I can't create. I become paralyzed and I just leave. So I have to have focus and freedom and a little structure to create. So I clean my craft room too before I start to work on anything because I'm like, oh, I need to clean first. So it usually takes me like 3 hours before I get all that done. Anyways, all right, let's talk about 4,000 subscribers.
Yeah, thank you,
we
guys.
made it. So thank you. First, if you've been on this journey, and I know there's a bunch of you that have, at least ones that we're communicating with, been on this journey with us for the year and a half that we've been doing this, thank you. Our adventure has been fun.
It's been huge.
It's been
Jack's
great.
back.
Oh, Jack is back. He had his lunch. I thought he'd go to sleep, but maybe not. No. So
Oh, here's Jack.
this is Jack.
Mater's right here. He's like, I'm old, man. I'm old. This is
Hang
Mater.
on. Mater's done with his cousin because his cousin has too much energy. Lay down.
Well, Mater's kind of on injured reserve.
Oh yeah, so we probably shouldn't have them roughhousing.
It's fine. It's fine. He gets off tomorrow, and he really wants to play already. So he pinched a nerve.
Poor baby. So for those of you that have been with us from the beginning, thank you. We appreciate it. For those of you that have hit the subscribe button, we really appreciate it. Nancy, if you've been with us from the beginning, know the story. Nancy said we're gonna have 50 people, and we had them all named. Nancy knew every single one of their names, and they were all related to us somehow.
We were gonna make them,
or they were our really good friends. Like just get us a couple subscribers. So the fact that we are now at 4,000 subscribers, it's fun. This community is so rewarding. They are so supportive. We've had a couple naysayers, and that's okay. Like, we appreciate the feedback that we've been given, and so we just want, as we've said before in a couple of our videos, we want this to be a safe place. You can talk. No one's opinion is not respected. We don't have to agree, but we love the fact that we can openly discuss. And so, but we have so many friends from around the country, and around the world. Yeah, that we're excited. We've got friends down in New Zealand, in Australia. We've got friends in Canada. I've mailed a package to Romania. That was
In Ireland.
In Ireland. So we have friends who travel the world and send us postcards. Sherry, thank you so much. We love it. We love to see your travels. So we just really appreciate that. I had somebody come in the store the other day and they're like, my mom watches you. And I'm like, you should bring your mom in because I'm usually there on Saturdays now. So anyways, and we've gotten to meet people locally through retreats where people have reached out and said, hey, we're having retreats. Would you like to come and visit? And we pay our way, but anyways, it means a lot to us. So thank you, and thank you again for being part of this journey. So with that, we thought we'd give some things away. These are all amazing gifts that people have sent us to donate. So that's where we're at. So the first one we're going to do is it's a Laladee, it's Rejoice. We thought it was perfect. Rejoice always. If you would like to stitch this, it's not too big of a pattern. It's a 144 by 144. It's square. Oh, sorry, I'm kind of jiggling it around. But this was sent to us early on by a wonderful donation by a subscriber. But just say thankful. Tell us, use the keyword thankful, and that will get you the pattern Rejoice from Laladee. The second one we've got is Stitching with the Housewives. So this one we received recently. It is, I don't know how many of these they are. I know we've got a couple sets of these to give away, but this is the wreath swap. So you'll get all three. Home is where the wreath is. Swap 1 and swap 2. So if you are interested in stitching any of the Stitching with the Housewives, these are great little patterns. I cannot commit to that much white. So this is swap.
White's a struggle bus for me.
White is a struggle bus for me too, a little
Even
bit.
if you split it, like when you go back in.
Railroad, yeah.
Railroad.
Yep.
It doesn't always look good until you
I know.
redo it. And then
if I'm stitching white, it's fresh in the morning, and Jackson, go lay down. He'll calm down in a minute. The other one we're going to give away is, what was the next one I have?
Bent Creek.
Oh, the Bent Creek. So we received another, from a very generous viewer, another Patriotic Santa. So we did this once, the one Emma gave away. So this is the Patriotic Santa. He's all in there.
With the pouch too, huh?
Yeah, and with the pouch. So we'd love to give that away. So for any of you that are getting ready to stitch the old Santa Claus. And no, Jack. So if you'd like to use Patriotic Santa, please just keyword is Santa. Hang on, let me get rid of the dog.
We're back.
We're back yet again.
All right. We have a 1-year-old in our presence.
You know when you're older and you don't have toddlers anymore and a toddler shows up in your life? That's where we're at. Mater's just like, I like to hang out. I like a little pets. Mine's like, let me slobber all over you and take over the world. My husband says, let's get another dog to calm him down. I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's not going to happen. All right. You're on call. Do you need to take that?
No.
Okay.
That's my bestie. I'll call her.
Okay, great. All right. So, we thought it'd be great to give away.
I have no idea what we're giving away.
I know, because I did them last night, like after it was late. A temperature chart.
Nice.
So this one has never been used. Nancy and I really have enjoyed the temperature chart. I'm not going to do one every year. I want to do every one in a couple of years. But the temperature chart.
That looks like a quilt. Is that what it's supposed to be?
It's granny squares. Yeah, it's beautiful. Nice. It's a daily temperature stitch along. This thing.
Is it just the highs and the lows?
I don't think so.
Oh.
This is. Oh, I can't show
Can't show that.
I was going to show you the pattern. This is what the pattern looks like.
Here.
Oh, here. We give it all away. But it is so cute. Anyways, it's got not too many DMCs. It talks about, how to stitch anyways, I thought it was extremely cute. So if you would like to do a temperature chart next year, you'd like to dip your little toes in that one, we'd like you to use, what did I say? Oh, Granny. Talk about your grannies.
Granny.
We talked a little bit about our grannies. We
didn't have a granny.
We don't call them grannies.
I don't know why I don't like that word. Like, I don't know.
We're not granny people. We have nanas, grandmas, but not nannies. Or not grannies. We have nanas.
Nanas, we have mimis, we have
grandmas. There's so many names.
We have namas. Every name is fine, you guys.
It is. It's just we don't understand granny. Because That reminds me of the Beverly Hillbillies.
Me too. Like you're like old.
And that granny is she's sketchy.
I would like her.
She's gonna eat some possum and she's gonna cook it up good. Anyways, all right. So, we have hoops to give away.
Hoops to give away.
Hoops in every size.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about these.
So, if you are interested in a set of hoops, if you're a hoop stitcher, let us know. The keyword for that one is rings.
Or you can use hoops for finishes as well.
You can. I don't ever think about that. But the keyword there is rings. And I don't know why I didn't use hoops, but rings it is with an S. All right. So number 6. Ooh, I remember this one I thought would be fun. Because I am so tired this week, I thought we'd give away a memorabilia. Again, this is donated to us by a generous subscriber, but the Sleeping Princess. So for this one, you're going to use the keyword princess.
Still sealed.
Still has the seal on it, so you'll be the first one.
That's like a prince in
the Princess and the Pea?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just think if you're not fond of those colors, it'd be easy to switch up.
Yep.
And you could do it in, you could reverse her because it's got blues, greens, and then the oranges and the pinks. Anyways, I thought it was beautiful, but I'm not ready for memorabilia. Those things scare me.
Temperature chart's a little overwhelming. Oh wait, Halloween Quaker's a little overwhelming.
You know, there's things. I might dip my toes in one. I've been thinking about it because I feel like everyone has one.
No, there's 2 memorabilias that I want. The Liberty Lady and the Winter one.
The winner? A winter.
But it's not because it's a man. Maybe it's not.
You'll have to show me.
Well, Lord knows I haven't ordered it yet, so maybe I can't even get it. It's the one that Kansas City girl in the Colorado World does on her snow days.
We'll have to look.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
I just think he's fun, and
I got an eye issue. All right.
we have a lot of issues.
I got a lot of issues today.
Eye issues are like the top of the...
All right, and the last 2 we'd like to give away, and this is number 7 and 8, is we have been donated some very generous gift bags, or project bags. So, Gamma Treasures has donated us a bag, and we'd like to give it away. It's got her, what is this called? It's a thread bed.
The good way to find your words.
I know, right? What is this called today? And I just stuck a needle minder in there, but there might be a couple other goodies added. But we're just, if you would like this bag, this bag, you're just gonna say bag. It's a B-A-G. It's a bag, and use that as your keyword. Now we have a second bag to give away, and this is by Jessica Como Stitches.
That's pretty, Jenny. I've not seen this one.
I know. So she donated this one to us. It also has a thread bed in it, and she does hers a little bit different with the snaps, but same concept. And so it's because this one reminds me of a quilt. The keyword for this bag is quilt, and I stuck a little Boss It notepad in there. So we just thought, so many people have been so generous to send us things to give away that we should probably get giving away, and we thought 4,000 was a good time to do quite a few giveaways. So there's a few of them there. If you're interested in any of those keywords are there, and we will be giving them away in 2 weeks. Are you taking a nap on me?
No, I'm trying to figure out if we're like tilting.
Oh, we sure are.
I was like, is that us or is that...
Oh, no, I don't know. What are we straight now? I don't know. Why are you sitting so far back? It makes me feel like...
Because I'm holding the dog.
Oh. I love it when he sits on my lap because he is so warm.
He is warm.
I am always cold.
And Sundays is his cuddle days.
We're ruining.
Like Sundays is the National Boston Day of Rest. Just ask him.
And he gets eggs that are...
He does.
Cut up by my sister.
Scrambled eggs. I didn't cut him up this morning.
Scrambled eggs that my sister cuts up.
What if he chokes Jenny? I don't know how to do the Heimlich on a dog.
Again, they're pretty resilient. I don't think that'll happen, but it could. All right. Oh,
what's next?
Haul.
I have a little bit of haul.
I got some haul. I don't even know how that happened. Oh. Yeah, I'm excited about that haul.
So this is my haul. This doesn't make a lick of sense to me. So I ordered these pins from Fat Quarter Shop, and it doesn't make sense that I didn't order the material for this because I don't have a punch of wool or felt. So maybe
do you have a place we can even buy it?
The one in Spearfish has a little bit.
We don't live. Spearfish is 90 miles.
90 miles
from here.
Yeah.
And I'm 90 miles. I'm 100 miles that way.
But I kind of laughed because I'm like, what the heck was I thinking? But I wasn't.
So I'm still in the Fat Quarter Shops, Weeks Dye Works monthly club, and this was blacks.
Nice.
So I think I've got a pretty good stash built up, but we'll see if I ever decide to stop. I also got my fabric from Bestitch Me. I did ask for 28, more of a neutral, because I love the colors she was giving me, but I don't know that I would ever use them, and I was getting frustrated because I didn't have any neutrals I could just pull from. I had just a bunch of weird colors that to me need to be for a specific pattern. So this is Magic, or Gray Magic. It is beautiful.
It's more blue though.
Yeah, I guess it's a blue-gray. I love her monthly club. She also has a brick and mortar store now, which I thought was pretty cool. Don't fall.
That's not gonna stay, Jenny.
It's not. But
it's at an angle like this, and then it keeps stacking.
I do keep stacking. All right, what else did I get? This is your birthday card. Oh, I got a 1, 2, 3 stitch order. Actually, I got a couple things, but sometimes something just resonates with you.
That's cute, Jenny.
I don't do snowmen.
I love snowmen.
I know. So I thought you should have him.
Oh, thank you, Jenny.
And I know where the pattern is if I should ever decide I want to stitch a snowman. But he doesn't look too hard.
He's kind of a Quakerish, and I need that to count. But thank you, Jenny, still.
And then this is my year to do block parties. I love the block party. So I thought I'd start in January with Java because it's warm to drink. So that's going to be my January start. I got to figure out fabric and whatnot. And
you have a wall covered or what? Sorry I had to yawn. That was very rude. Do you have them all coming?
I'm going to buy them slowly.
Oh.
But I think I have like 3 already. So I think that's the 4th one I have.
Oh.
So I figured if I do one every couple of months, I'd be happy.
The color we can never find.
I don't know. Hickory sticks we need for our birthday start. And so I got on a 1, 2, 3 stitch, and by the grace of God, they had it. Like, they didn't have it before. At one point in time, I think they were out. Colorado Cross Stitcher was out.
Crazy Woman was out.
Mercantile was out. I mean, this has been, I don't know, but
a hot commodity in our area, maybe. But...
So hickory sticks.
Thank you,
I got us each 2. I think they're both, the colors should all be close to the same. I don't know, but we each have 2 for our birthday stitch. Then we should talk about this.
Okay.
So we are huge Rebel Stitcher supporters, and we got her winter bag. I think this guy is so cute, but she's designing now, and he's a really awesome hunk of man there. And
the only thing I think I'll have to do, just because I will have to do the tree in one color.
Well, I think I'm going to change up his colors. I think that's the great thing about patterns, and the people who design them, they love to see what you do with their patterns. So I'm excited because I want to make mine kind of rustic-y. Like, I know the difference between Sasquatch and the Abominable Snowman is one lives in Europe, Asia, India.
I'm just going to let her keep going.
And one lives here. So,
but he can live wherever he wants to.
He can live
what
wherever
are we
he
showing
wants to.
next?
So I thought I'd show the fabric.
Purple.
So we've got Jody fabric. Jody
Very
from the
nice.
Steel City Stitchers. She does a great job of dyeing. And they sent us material to finish with. Great piece of purple.
And we could choose what we wanted.
Yeah,
I
think
choose
Ada or
linen.
linen. Yeah, I got Ada.
I got Ada too.
We got a little hot chocolate for those cold days that we're going to stitch. We got the floss needed to stitch it with. And they are super awesome, pretty colors. We got stickers. Oh, you didn't pull your stickers out.
No, my stickers all stuck to the fuzzy, remember?
Oh, that's right. We have floss drops.
And I've already got a plan for these. I don't use floss drops, but I'm not going to give them away either. Because, are you going to show it up close, Jenny?
Yeah. Look at him. Oh, I don't even know where I'm going.
They have a Sasquatch
he's
on
upside
them.
down. Yeah, these to me are perfect. So, I love those.
The other thing I've already used.
Created in crossed in Stitches USA. That's who. So if you're looking for a set of these, I bet eventually they'll come up on there.
And then she has a few on her site.
Yeah. So don't be
not a lot, but a few.
And then we got this amazing.
Mine is already on my purse. So
painting.
I did on Friday watch her YouTube while I was doing paperwork at work because it was only me. And cause we only got these Friday. When did you get yours?
I think I got it Friday.
And so
it was I think it was Friday. All right, so Nancy and I are in a debate. I cannot keep my hands out of this bag. Like I don't
want to touch this.
I just want to wear it for gloves. Like I just want to keep my hands in this bag. So the bag is made with like
fuzzies and
minky material type,
and it looks so neat. It's so appropriate. It's so
perfect, and I love it. Like I just want to crawl up and take. I want to be 3 again, and I want somebody to make me a minky out of this, please. It is.
And I don't even want to touch it.
She doesn't want to touch it. She's like, I can't touch this. But these are Jasmine bags.
Yes, she's from Canada too, isn't she?
I think so. Where is it? Yeah, Jasmine custom bags. So when we were at StitchCon, Jasmine she has amazing bags. And there are so many stitchers that we met at StitchCon who have her bags.
They have the big bags.
That's what I want. They've got fabulous big bags. And they're custom bags. So if you have material you want used or a theme you want, like she'll set you up. I love them. Like I can't keep my hands out of this bag. Like I'm so sorry, but it's kind of creepy. I'm just petting it. But that's where I'm at. There's also we brought Narnia down at the shop. We have this. He's supposed to be a reindeer, but he's kind of like a lion, elk. I don't know. We're from Wyoming. We should anatomically know what these things look like, but we're not sure what crossbreed this reindeer is. Anyway, I'm always petting it in the store. I'm like, I just pet it. People are like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm petting my reindeer. Like, what else do you do in the store? Anyways, so he's stitched on front. He's super fun. We will find uses for these, but I definitely, it's gonna fit perfect in my bag that my friend Leslie made. I've already tried it out.
This will fit in this bag?
We have different bags, remember? But it probably will. Oh. I don't know.
Where you going, buddy?
Anyways.
Oh, you can't get through, can you?
Thank you, Rebel Stitcher. Thank you. Well, there you go, buddy. Okay, you're going to risk your life up there with him. We might not be able to. Can you get out with the door?
Nope. Hey, guys, sorry, we're going to yell here in a second.
We're back again. This is choppy. It'll be okay. I'll edit it. It'll be fine. It'll all come together. All right, Happy Mail. Do you got Happy Mail?
Yes, I have Happy Mail. I have 2 Happy Mails.
You have lots of Happy Mail.
This is from Bougie Stitcher. We are doing the Tracy Colgate stitch along the witch that's kicking her heels up. Yeah. So couldn't have been more perfect for me.
That's so true.
But hold on.
Is that your birthday stuff?
Yes. She said she was just running a little late.
I'm running late.
I'm running late too, but
I've got a birthday present that I need to get in the mail, and it's just hanging out in my craft room.
Well, you're doing better than me because I still have to finish a birthday start that was now last month. But, well, better late than never. So thank you. And then this is my big apology. Thank you, Zan. And I'm so glad that she clarified this. So Dawn has given us a lot of...
Dawn is very generous.
Yes.
Gamma Treasures up in Canada. It's been very generous with her bags.
And so when I got it, of course, it came from her. It was all in her things. I'm like, that's the nicest thing ever. Zan this morning, which I so appreciate you doing, says, hey, I sent you something and it arrived November 1st. I did the hit the head oh my gosh, because...
There's a card inside.
There is a card inside. But she also sends one of these. I really should have looked. And so I didn't read the back part that says, happy birthday.
From Zan.
So yes, My favorite movie, my favorite Christmas movie here.
So we told you the drama of this. Like, I thought they were sold out because apparently where I was looking
wasn't even
the right site. I was on, like, I don't know what I thought I was on it. I don't know what I was doing. Anyways, my niece showed me I was so wrong. I'm like, I sure am wrong. Look at that. That's why I bought her a different one. Anyways, it all worked out. So
thank you.
Thank you. We got to thank you for sending somebody a thank you for sending, for being a subscriber. So we just wanted to give Eddie a shout out. She made this card. It is gorgeous. I'll keep the words to ourselves, but I just love when people can share their crafts. And
yeah,
I thought it was, I'll set it right here because it's going to fall off. We got Super Bowl holders.
Nice.
I love them. I'm assuming you're going to want the orange one.
Sure.
Or do you want the coffee?
Nope, it's fine. I love soup, so.
These are your colors.
Yeah.
And blue is mine. I just made the assumption. If you would want to switch, we can. Because I think those are so cute.
And you can reverse it, too.
You can. So if you're not in a coffee...
If you're not in a bad mood, you can have a brown.
Or if you're not in a coffee cup mood, you can have a... Anyways.
Thank you.
Eddie, these are gorgeous, and we're so excited to use them because I made a set at my house, and they're falling apart. So super excited to have one. And this is mine. I'm not sharing with my children. I always share. I'm such a sucker. And we happened to mention one day that we were a little short on Christmas bags. So our most amazing friend Jessica sent us one. So Como Stitches sent us bags.
Oh, very nice. Very nice. Thank you. Thank you. Well, we'll debate later.
What do you mean you'll debate later?
I like them both.
Yeah, me too. So I was like, I don't care which one you pick. I don't care which one you picked on the other ones either because I like them both. Because I think these soap bats are so stinking cute. All right, so we'll
hash it out later.
We'll hash it out later. You'll see them.
Rocky it.
Yeah, I doubt it. We'll probably just blind toss it and call it good. All right. I had a cue snap, but if we have time to stitch today. I don't know.
We don't.
All right. I also... Oh, this was in haul. I don't know why I thought I needed to buy this. A cross-stitch Christmas. But, I bought it.
How many patterns are in there?
I don't know. So it didn't cost me $39.
Was that the ones that were like $5 that they were talking about? Like,
I don't know. I'll be honest with you. I don't know what I paid for it. They said I got a little sweet little pamphlet here that has a bunch of miniatures on it. Those would be fun to stitch, I guess. But this thing has got... there's a few patterns that I would actually like to stitch.
I like this one on the top.
Yeah, that's a nice one. But it's got like different themes in it. I just don't want to be that person who buys all this stuff and then, you know, when you pass away, your family's like, what do you do with all these cross-stitch books? They're like 25 years old. Because, you know, patterns change.
My family has permission just to rent a U-Haul or a dumpster and just throw it away.
Look at this guy.
He's cute.
Is he not just fun? Anyways, there's a couple of these that I thought, I kind of like this. So, and there's a couple of them like, I'll never stitch that. But I thought, well,
while you're still doing haul, let me look through this. Because I think there's a couple I want to mark.
I think that's all I have.
Oh.
But one of our subscribers, her name is Nancy, sent us most amazing things to give away.
Oh, thank you,
She actually
Nancy.
said if we wanted to stitch them, we could. I hope you or someone, a prize winner, will enjoy these charts. So we really appreciate it, Nancy, that you sent us these charts. They're super fun. And we are excited to add them to the collection.
Sausage.
I know, aren't those just adorable? So, we will get these in the mix, and we will have a thank you note out to you shortly. I try to let Nancy see the things before we send big thank you notes. So I just wanted, if you sent us something, you'll get a thank you note eventually. 2 weeks. If it comes on like sometimes things we film. And I'll get a whole bunch of stuff on Monday.
Yeah, like the day after.
It's 2 weeks before we'll say something.
Normal.
But the last thing I wanted to do and share before we move on to other things is we have this amazing box from a lady who we sent something to. Well, her local needle workshop is Keepsakes. So we have a green bag to open up.
Nice.
But in the meantime, while we're thinking about that, we have got so many things that she has sent. So we're going to go through this box, and we might selfishly keep a couple things, but we just wanted to say thank you. I know you know who you are. I didn't really ask if I could talk about you. I just kind of kept you anonymous. But we are sending you a thank you, because this box is amazing, and that keepsakes package.
Huge.
It's huge. It's a huge box, and this keepsake package is, it just.
Do you want me to open this?
Yeah, you can open it. There's a couple different things in it.
There's thread in here, material in there. Little snowman.
Yes, it's totally Nancy. And she was generous enough, watch this or don't fall up, to send the fabric.
Oh, there's stuff in here.
And
the DMC.
And the DMC for it.
Wow. So is this yours then?
Well, I don't know. It doesn't have to be. But
thank you.
it was the most generous thing.
And it's Fortnite. What's
Yeah,
yours?
mine's just overnight.
Overnight. That's really pretty too.
I know. And there's plenty of, I don't know. It was just such a generous offer. We were chatting back and forth, and I just said, you know, we're not one to say this is what we want, because if someone is generous enough to give us something from their heart, we just really appreciate it.
Yes. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Anonymous.
She's not anonymous. I just didn't ask. Like, I know who this person is. I just did not ask if we could talk about her. I should have asked before I just jumped on. But all right. Thank you. You guys do have this year and a half. But
It's been an amazing journey.
getting back together, you know, and being in the same place has been, you know, an asserted effort to stay connected. But then to connect with you too, it's been a great journey. All right, our BFF. We found the most.
I'm like, you're right to say our name because I'm gonna mess it up.
It's the Hoopy Hobby. So we found Angie. And it was funny
This
because
summer.
You know, you watch somebody and you just, there they are, and you're like, I want to, like with Daylene, we're like, I want to have tea with this woman. Like, I want to go down and I just want to pack her up and put her in the car and take her somewhere for a couple hours and just chat with her, right? So I really felt that way about Angie. And so Angie only has 3 videos out.
I kind of got after her. I didn't, but
She didn't. But she's a mom, and her and her husband both work, and it's a lot of work.
It is.
Right? But she's a regional stitcher here. She's down in Fort Collins.
she is straight south of us.
Yep, just
I-25.
I-25 down. And I just love what she stitches. I love what she stitches. There
And I kind of like how she like kind of all over the place, and she's like, you know, like.
Yeah, she frogs, like she admits, like she's a new stitcher. She's kind of like us.
Mm-hmm.
She's been at it for about a year. And she doesn't want to get, you know, you want to start all the things, right? Like when you first start, you start one, like for the first 2 months, I just stitched one thing. And then now I'm blown up. And I'm almost at 2 years of stitching. So anyways, she just is very mindful about how many projects she has, but every project she has, I think I've either have stitched or want to stitch. So I really appreciate the fact that she's conservative in how she approaches what she purchases and how she kits things up. Like she works on one and she's got one to replace it, kitted up. That's kind of how I thought about it. But she takes her cross stitch camping, and I don't know. I've enjoyed all 3 of her videos. And so we follow her on Instagram. She's got some great posts on Instagram. And
Well, what happened was the other day I was like on Instagram, and I'm learning Instagram, you guys, and it's hard for me. But I'm like, I was watching her. I'm like, that's us on there. So she was watching us on Instagram.
Oh,
I know. It's like,
I did see that. We were like, hey.
When you find yourself, you know, like this little nobody's down here.
Yeah.
Like, wow, somebody does watch us.
We know somebody watches us, but it's just, it's heartwarming. It's like when somebody came into the store and said, my mom is like your biggest fan. And I was like, oh, bring her into the store. Like, if she comes visits you. So, all right. we should talk about retreats. All right, we
messed up.
We totally messed up. So Stacy Stitches, Stacy's Creative Studio. She has a retreat.
Beach, please.
Yes, it's beach, please. We
could not get that
when we were tired.
I don't know if it was the alcohol. I mean, we just had one,
we
didn't
have a whole lot of alcohol, but we had a little bit. We had one glass, and mine wasn't even half drank. And the wind, anyways, it'd been a long day. To say that, it's beach, please. It's February 2024. If you register for Stacy's retreat before, I think it's March. I think you have to have your rooms reserved before January if you want the block price, the discount. But the retreat, she did it that way because it is in a resort town. It is in a sought after spot. It's a warm spot. It's in Florida in February when all of us people in the north are like done with snow. I'm not, but I understand people like to be warm. So, but she has the retreat. She did do it early enough so that people could save if they wanted to come. The retreat itself, I didn't think it was too spendy. The hotel room's a little bit expensive. So, but there are other places to stay down there. You don't have to stay at the resort. But Steve and I are going to make a vacation out of it.
I guess I'm just tagging along because my husband won't go.
He's not going to Florida. But Steve's going to Florida with me. We have family down there, so we're excited to kind of get to see everybody. So that's the first correction. The second correction is Rebel Stitcher is having her sweater weather. We're so excited about this. We're not going to get to go. We're kind of on a no retreat until after graduations, which is May. But her retreat is in October.
We said February.
We said February. We had the wrong.
October 27th and 28th in Philadelphia.
Yes.
At a really fancy, and the whole floor is going to be.
Yeah, the whole third floor is for. So if you are on the East Coast, you are very lucky. Because I feel things are very centralized there. Like, you can just get to places easy. Like, hop on a plane. Like, my mom and I, when we lived in New York, when we were in D.C., we hopped on a plane and we went to Boston. I think the flight was like $200. Nothing. And it was a 45-minute flight, like $200 round trip. Where here, if I want to go to DC, it's $800. And that's not it was $1,200 this summer, but they're back down to $800. So, we have to save to go. And if you drive, it's the same. I'm not knocking the airlines. If I got in my car, put gas in it, had a 2-night hotel stay, that all adds up. So I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying it's a luxury. So we're super excited when we have a local retreat here at Crazy Woman Retreat. We were signed up to go to that one again. And let's see what else. We're signed up for that one. There's one that might be coming to Billings. That's the one that they had up in
the Northwest
Primitive Stitchers.
Yeah,
I think
they had it in Bozeman last year, and they're having both. It sounded like.
Yeah, I think they're going to do both. So I think we'll be able to pop up to Billings. It's 2 hours from my house, so Nancy can come up and we'll stay up there. But so we're super excited when there's regional. We did not get to go to Stitch West this year. We're hoping that maybe.
But we're looking at it for sure.
We're looking at it for sure next year, hoping to get into that one. And there's a couple other retreats we have our eye on that we want to be able to try out. But it's a great way for us to see our country and to get to meet new Stitchers. So we're super excited.
Meet you guys, and we appreciate that.
So if you know of local ones that aren't too far, we would love to hear about them and to get in on that mix. But we wanted to make our corrections. Again, it's a drinking game with us. You can drink coffee. You'll just be peeing a lot. How many times can they say the wrong thing and still try to make it look right?
And I'm just trying to make it better. We're going to get it right eventually, but it never happens.
Poor Sandy with Stacy for 2 weeks. And I was sure that was her name.
I was so confident that Rebel Stitchers was in February, and
it's in October.
It's October.
All right. So I just wanted to share this little bit before we move on. We love to quilt. Mm-hmm. And sometimes we ignore our quilts to cross stitch. And I feel really bad about that. But I was just exhausted last weekend for whatever reason. I can't even tell you why. Oh, we had Drew's surprise birthday party. Drew turned 18. And we were up super late on Sunday. Old people go to bed. We're in bed 9:30. We're not asleep, but we're usually reading or talking or whatever. And it was 12:30 at night before we got the house put back together and the kids all got home safely. And then Drew came back because he took some friends home, and we stayed up till he got back, and then we talked to him for a little bit. Anyways, we have an 18-year-old. We're so excited. But
We can all vote.
he hasn't go.
No, not Isabella.
No, Isabella can't vote yet. She's only 14, 13.
13.
She'll be 14. Anyways, we got up the next morning. I was pretty groggy, so I'm like, I'm not trying to count anything. So I got online and I spent 2 hours just combing through websites and fabric and planning quilts and thinking about quilts, and this made me happy. And she's like, you haven't done that in a while, and I'm like, I know. So it was super excited.
We're gonna do my Be Real for the kids real quick.
Be real.
Yeah. Do you just keep talking?
All right. Anyways, we just wanted to share that. There's lots of quilts that'll be coming your way. Pictures of them at least. Oh, you're taking a picture. Oh, I don't even understand what she's doing.
Because I sent it to the kids and, oh, but you're not in it.
I don't understand.
I don't get it either, Jenny. There we go. Okay. And then I sent it to the kids and that just...
The kids being Dan, McKenna, Emma, and Isabella.
Yeah.
And I don't think Drew has a Be Real account.
I don't think it does either.
Well, I'm sure if you told me, you would. Anyways, we're sidetracked. Quilting.
Sorry.
We do love to quilt. You've got quilts in the mix?
I do. I did the same thing. I'm like, I've neglected my quilts for a long time. And I love scrappy quilts. So this is going to be a stand-up one. This is a GE, help me,
G design, isn't it?
Yeah. Then it's all scrappy, so it's really, really loud. No, you lost a needle, Jenny.
Well, that means I got a needle minder somewhere. We'll find it.
And I'll just, oh no, I'm going to give this to Emma for her emergency quilt since you lost hers.
This is my sister. Let's give away a beautiful quilt so someone can just stick it in the back seat of their car.
Because this is all scraps.
I know. Oh, let me see this material. I love this.
I have a little bit left of that.
Look at this.
I made a Christmas bag for the chicks out of that.
I don't know. Like, this is what I love about the quilts. Is when you have a quilt like this, you can just go back down memory lane. Yeah. You can.
Here's my Smokey the Bear. Here is.
This is the material that we bought.
Yep. Here's Halloween. Here's an exchange. I know I have Drew's quilt in here too. Here we had
Dan's.
Yep, Dan's quilt in here. Yeah. So I love scrappy. I love to throw things together, and the binding or the sides are just 2-inch scraps. Yeah. All right. And I worked on my godmother's quilt too, because that's got to be done. That's like priority.
She's been working on that for years.
Well, no, because I made one. I made like 3 of them for her, and I don't like them.
So she waits. I just want to, don't make her one like this.
Oh, this would be too loud.
Ask her how well she knows her godmother.
I don't, because she lives in a different state, but...
She does.
Well, heck, I found more stuff in here. Go ahead, Jenny.
What do you have?
Oh, that's kind of my secret stitch. I'll just leave that. Go ahead.
Okay. We're at our wheel.
But you have all this quilt stuff you want to talk about. T-shirt quilt.
Oh, I just said that I was just shopping for all that
shopping?
material. Yeah,
okay.
I was just writing down so I could remember. What country would you like to visit?
Oh, I have a list, so you better go.
We have lists too. In fact, we put a memory, or we put a wish in a snowman's hat when at Christmas time, when we draw it out and we try to make that wish happen. So we're a couple wishes behind because COVID obviously stopped travel for like 2 years for us. And now we're trying to juggle.
Can I put my wish in the hat?
Now we're trying to juggle schedules and kids, and we're to the point now that this might not all happen. But we are going to Scotland.
Just you or everybody?
Just Steve and I.
Oh.
Just Steve and I are going to Scotland. We never had a honeymoon because, we were poor, and Steve was in the military and I was in college, and there was no time because we got married in September for us to go on a honeymoon. So we're going to go on a honeymoon after 29 years of marriage to Scotland. And I said, I'm flying first class.
Will you bring me back one of those fancy sweaters? You probably can't afford it, but that'd be really nice if you could.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what we're going to do. But we're going to go in the end of September, beginning of October is when I think we're planning it. Yeah, the end of the month, September-ish, because we'll be empty nesters. Our oldest is in college. Our youngest he'll graduate college. And then I don't know what his life plans are. That's a whole other video. I'm going to need a couch and a drink to tell you all about it.
He has a lot of plans.
He has a lot of plans.
But he has got to narrow it down to 4.
I don't know what he's got going on. I just hold on for the ride. I'm just getting him to graduation. That's my job. And then our youngest will be off to college, and we're in the middle of the throes of all that. So, anyways, I think by September I'm gonna be a basket case or just empty nester for the first time, and I'm sure I'll be fine. But I don't know. So Steve's like, we're gonna plan our trip, and we decided that was the time to do it. So that's what we're gonna do. So Scotland, here we come.
Hold on.
It's gonna be a ride. What do you wear?
I probably have 4 top 10s.
4 top 10s.
I know.
So you have 40?
Oh my goodness. I could go on and on. I do want to go to Ireland.
Do you own a passport?
I don't even have a passport. Nope.
Who in this world today does not have a passport? My sister.
Yeah, because we were kind of homebodies and like
They are.
Yeah. But I have this huge like dreaming thing. I would love to go to Ireland, but I would like to do Ireland way different. I'd like to put everything on my back and just walk around Ireland. That would be like a dream. Just like rent hostels, just whatever those. Yep. Just talk to the locals and like be a local. Why'd you do that?
I think it's because having been in the military and never knowing, like, I want to know where I'm staying that night. Like, I want.
Well, you would kind of know.
Yeah, but I want to know. I don't know. I want to be somewhere in a country I don't know, and I don't have a phone a friend and not be able to get into a hotel.
We have one friend there.
Sarah is not. Sarah doesn't even know we're coming. She might not even watch this. She'll be like, oh, by the way, Sarah, we're popping in, and you're going to take us all around your country. Good luck.
And then the second one is Greece. And I just think, and I know it's Mamma Mia in the movies, you know what I mean? And that water, the food has got to be amazing though there.
I'm sure it is. I can't imagine it wouldn't be. I had a chief who was from Greece, and she used to make the best food. I probably gained 20 pounds when she became my chief.
And then I would like to do World War II. I'd like to visit all that area, so you're looking at Poland. I mean, that whole area.
The whole area in Europe?
Yeah. Oh, no, not, yeah. But you know what I mean? Like, where the Germany, main things happen.
Poland, France, yeah.
I would like to do that. And then I really do want to go to Jordan.
Maryland's going to Israel. And Jordan.
Do you see Nancy's attached to that?
No, because it was a lot of money and you don't have a passport.
But yeah, those are my top 4 that I would love to eventually check off. And it's probably not going to happen, but I can dream.
So Drew's going to Costa Rica. He's going with the school. That's his spring break. And then
Drew is?
Yeah, for his spring break, going to Costa Rica. And then Dan went to Spain with on his spring break.
We kicked our kid and told them they had to work.
So we do. Costa Rica is one of the ones we want to go to, and then New Zealand. We want to but I want to RV around New Zealand. I don't want to just go hotel to hotel. I want to do the whole RV.
That
thing.
might be like 6, 7.
Well, I don't know if we're gonna get that done because now it'll be trying to juggle college adult schedules. I don't know. So, but those were the 2 things that got put on Costa Rica and New Zealand got put on hold. And then we want to do the wine country, but I think we're going to try to wait until Drew can drink before we go to
the wine country in California?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, we were going to do that for like our 25th wedding anniversary, but life got in the way. I don't even remember what happened on 25. Was it COVID? Had to have been COVID. We were going to do it at 20, but then we got sent to Hawaii.
Got sent to Hawaii. I mean, how rough is that?
I know, right? But you can't
you have to behave, but yeah.
Yeah, you gotta have someone to take care of your kids because our kids at that time were not of age. So, anyways, we have lots of plans. Now we'll be empty nesters. We'll maybe get to do them because the kids won't be there. So, and we can travel whenever. Okay. All right. So we've got a busy couple of weeks. The kids made states.
Yes, they did.
So we are going down.
Let's talk about that.
The game was kind of controversial.
It was. And I couldn't go.
So,
I had to watch it on TV, which made it worse.
Cheyenne East.
It's a good team.
No, they're playing Cheyenne East in the the
Central.
Cheyenne teams are rough. They're like the thugs of Wyoming.
They're not though.
So who is? Cheyenne. The Cheyenne teams, their sportsmanship is a little to be desired.
They play nasty.
They do. They play dirty ball, and they're kind of, and it depends on the refs. Like when we played Cheyenne East, we played Cheyenne Central. We played Central and East at home both times. No, Central they played down there, but when we played East up here the first time earlier in the season, it was a tough game. It was a slug out. We won by a field goal, but it was a slug. It was a slug out. So we're expecting a good game because that's who we're playing in the championship next weekend.
In Laramie.
In Laramie.
Saturday at 4 o'clock.
Saturday at 4 o'clock if anybody wants to turn into the Wyoming championship game. But this last Friday night that we played Central, and those kids were, and the refs weren't calling it. Like, I think that's what got everybody upset, is that we literally watched Central have one of our kids on the ground, and
the guy was on his tummy. Like, he was stomach.
Punching him in the stomach like this.
So I don't think you can really, like, defend yourself this way.
We all watched it.
And our Sheridan's coach got warned.
Sheridan's coach was like, hey, fix that. The boys, I'm not saying our kids were getting frustrated and they were getting mad. And you could see it in the way they were playing. Our coach got the warning.
They called the timeout.
For telling that ref to knock that off. Like, they needed to do something about it. That player should have been ejected. Like, that was my kid who had a concussion earlier. He's off concussion protocol. He's fine. The kid slammed his head, like did this on his helmet. Like, I get they wear helmets, but there's no need to be punching somebody in the helmet. Like, that's not necessary. And it was happening throughout the ranks. So they were some thugs. But our coach got warned. Like, he got the penalty for directing the refs to do their job. Like, he didn't say, refs, you suck. He said, hey, ref, you can't do that. And so he got it. And it got to the point that the refs finally, I think towards the end of the game, and it was bitter cold. It was like 20 degrees. It was freezing. The refs finally are just like, they finally called it on the players because their players were saying things like dirty words to the refs. You got to do your job better. You can't let them and it wasn't our kids doing it. It was them. I'll tell you, there's a couple times our kids had encroachment. We had some penalties, but they weren't personal penalties, and they were mistakes in football, not directed towards the other players.
So the coach did call a timeout.
The coach called a timeout, and he brought
the whole team. He brought everybody out there.
Because usually they just huddle who's ever on the field. He brought the whole team out, and the whole team gathered around him, and he said, look, you're going to be better men than that. Because we were starting to play mean. Because we were playing mad.
You were starting to play old Sheridan.
Oh yeah. Sheridan used to be a bunch of thugs, but we've got an amazing football program up there. But he pulled them all in, and he said, look, you're classy. Stay true to the game. You're up by 3 touchdowns. They will not win. Do not let them suck you in. And I thought that was really, that just speaks a lot about our coach. So anyways, we're super excited. Our mom channel has been blowing up my phone because we are
and Nancy, who's in Camel Country, had to go last night at
6:30. Wait. I gotta tell them the story. But anyways, they're blowing up the phones. We're making posters. We're decorating buses. We're going Monday to decorate cars. So all the players who have a car on campus will go, and we'll put their number and go Bronx. Good luck at state. We'll write all over their windows. But the moms are all like, oh, we've bought all the markers out. And I went, oh, and I thought, well, I'm coming to Gillette anyways, but Hobby Lobby's closed on Sunday. So I was like, oh, Nancy, what are you doing right now? Because you got to do it before 9. And she's like, I'm getting ready to go to a painting class.
It's at 8 by now. But...
Oh, I didn't know that. She's like, I'm going to a painting class. I'm like, oh, I need chalk paint, window paint. She's like, I got you.
But I went to Walmart thinking Walmart was the easiest. They didn't have any.
Oh,
so I did run over to Hobby Lobby and bought all the blues and all the yellows out.
Yeah, so we have chalk paint for cars. We had some left over from last year, but you never have enough. And we're making signs. And then Steve and I, because Drew will be gone, we're making it a little overnighter down there.
Oh, but you are going down though.
We are going down.
I didn't know it because you had to possibly work.
Nope. My boss is super understanding and said nope. So we're gonna go down. We're gonna go down Friday.
Nice.
We're gonna have a nice dinner on Friday night. Wake up Saturday. Have a leisure day. 4 o'clock. We're gonna go game day. And then I think we're gonna stay down there Saturday night too.
Nice.
Drew's coming home with the team. We think it's important for him to finish the season, win or lose, out. The bus ride. I think the bus ride's part of it.
Yep.
Managing feelings, sad or happy. So it'll be a tough game. They were tough last time we played them, and everybody grows during the season. So we're going to keep our fingers crossed that everything works out well and the boys are going to do what the boys are going to do, but we're super excited. So it'll be 2 weeks before I tell you the results. If not, you might watch us on Instagram. I'll probably post there too. So anyways, thank you again. 4,000 subscribers. You guys are amazing.
Thanks for all the giveaways.
The giveaways
you gave
and
us.
the generous,
The thank yous for the thank yous.
I know, the thank yous for the thank yous. You guys are awesome. A lot of you are getting Chugwater chili because that's a pit of Wyoming that we can send in the mail, and it's just the mix, and you can make your chili how you want, with or without beans. In my family, we have beans. In Nancy's family, we do not.
Only black beans.
Really, black beans?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
Well, I don't really like them. Black beans are something I can handle.
I never make. If I know Nancy's coming or my mom's coming, I don't put beans in anything. So, all right. Until then, we've got like 27 little videos to squash together today. Sorry about the dogs, but Steve's not home. He's with my oldest, so we had to bring Jack with us. So, anyways, happy stitching. All those keywords. Thanks for subscribing. And if you want to get in touch with us or anything, we've got our Bougie Stitchers at gmail.com. That's down in the description box below. And of course, we'll always add in our BFF of the week. So until 2 weeks from now, get ready to get your turkey pants on. It's the month of turkey. Happy stitching, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Nice.
That's what I do.
All right. Until next time.
Until next time, happy stitching.